Hi there, and welcome to a brand new speed building video. This is just part 1. The screenshots that you're currently seeing is the first version of the industrial comfort video that I did a while back. I hated the outside, I loved the furnishing that I did, but as you could see, the outside was kind of shitty. So I decided to do a brand new industrial style kind of home. Now this is just part 1, not because I had no idea what to do inside or not because I was having troubles with furnishing or anything. This is just part 1 because my game crashed as I was building this. And Sims, being a wonderful game, also doesn't have autosave. Meaning, if I want to keep working on this particular build, I have to rebuild it entirely from scratch. Yay! I am so not looking forward to this. I was so proud of it too. I was so satisfied with the outside. I thought it looked really, really good. Finally, an industrial building that isn't too flat, that is a little bit more interesting to look at, that has kind of a history. And just Sims decided to fuck off. So here we are again. I'm gonna have to rebuild it. Oh, I'm not looking forward to this. So anyway, it's okay. I have my coffee. I'm taking a break. Once I'm done recording this part, I'll probably rebuild it or something. Sorry, I just need coffee. It's starting to be late. For once, I'm not recording this in the morning. I'm actually recording it at night. It's starting to be late. I need my coffee. I'm tired. So what am I doing? Don't mind that. I thought it would be more interesting if the building had little bobs and nooks here and there, but I decided to put something else there instead. So I play a lot with the shape of the house because I don't really know what to do. And I kind of want to make it look more interesting than the previous build was, because the previous build was really horrendous. And I mean, you guys know it because there is a video of that first build, and it's also the least popular build that I've shared on my gallery page, which is understandable. But back then I wasn't really good at building. I was more furnishing type of person. And back then I thought it doesn't matter if it looks bad on the outside. When you play the game, you more likely will be going to play the game with the walls down, so you won't be able to see it. All you will be able to see is the wonderful furnishing that I did in the inside. And no, people do care about what their houses look like on the outside. And I do too now, and I'm a lot better at it. And yeah, so I wanted to give... How do I say this? When I was building this, I was imagining this being an old factory shoe. And I got the inspiration from it because lately I've been looking up at some ads as to apartments and houses in Ireland, because I intend to study English literature there. So I'm already starting to look for new apartments and planning my future and yada yada yada. And I saw this very, very old shoe factory that was renovated into a duplex. So it's so beautiful. It's like an old couple who had a shoe factory that went down, and they decided to just turn it into living apartments. And I don't know, I really loved the idea, and I kind of wanted to have that again in this build. I wanted to give it a little bit of history, like this could have been any sort of store, any sort of factory that unfortunately doesn't have a business anymore, but has been turned into a wonderful home with that beautiful industrial style to it. And yeah, so I'm gonna turn the house around. The little bob in the back will be garages, because that's where the deliveries could have had happened. God, English language is sometimes really weird. I'm so sorry. And yeah, so I'm really excited. I was really excited, and I was really proud of it. So I'm really pissed that The Sims just crashed. So I'm going to be playing a lot with the wallpaper because I knew I wanted some sort of a brick, but I didn't know what kind. So I will be playing a lot with it. Now I'm gonna keep drinking my coffee because I don't like cold coffee. So let's go. Delicious. I kind of kept it going with the dark themed brick for this entire build, and I decided to add a lot of vines, a lot of plants, just to give it a little bit more, abandoned feel to it, but at the same time give it a little bit of color. And yeah, so that is pretty much it. And God, and I don't even understand why my game crashed. There was no reason for my game to crash. And I'm so happy that my recording program, I use OBS to record all of my videos. Such a great program. And I'm so grateful that the files didn't get corrupted, because sometimes when we are doing a game capture instead of a screen capture and a game crashes, you'll get like corrupted files instead of actual videos. So I'm really, really grateful that that's still intact. And I'm gonna have to rebuild the entire building, but maybe I'll build something even better, who knows. So that old sign there, I wanted to cover it up with vines and stuff because I thought it would look really cool. I'm trying it out there without the walls, and I thought maybe if I get rid of the walls I can do it. Nope, doesn't work. Which is a shame, because I really wanted the vines to go over the signs. Later I will take that sign down and put it underground instead and try to do it there, but then I decided it looked shit, so there will be no sign at all. But it doesn't matter, you still get that industrial kind of vibe through the chimneys, which will be only decorative. Because my grandma's house used to have a chimney, and they got rid of it, but the thing on top of the roof is still there, so it's just decorative, but the chimney itself isn't there, and I wanted to do the exact same thing with those chimneys, which is why there will also be windows on 2 of the chimneys. Well, 6 of them technically, but like, you'll see what I mean. It's difficult to explain. These are the garages that I really like these. These are from City Living. Sorry, I really like these because they add a nice little pop of color to the entire thing. And I will add a fence. Like, this could be the area where they used to have deliveries, where people used to park their cars and stuff like that. So that I will put a chained fence. Forgetting my words. These 2 chimneys. Well, they're 6. Oh God, I just hit my desk. Ouch, that was painful. Like the 2 little wall sections with the chimneys, that's where I'll put windows, and I intended to turn one of these into a bathroom or something, but I don't know, because now I have to work on the entire thing again. I managed to take some screenshots before it crashes, because that's the thing I always do. I always work on the outside, then I take screenshots, and then I work on the inside, so there's a little jump cut in between my builds, but because everything is sped up, you guys don't notice it. So there are some screenshots of the new building. I'll just have to recreate that. So that's going to be fun. Or not, maybe I'll hate it. I originally wanted to put a door there, so that I was thinking making the master bedroom in the back, and then they could come out on the little terrace thing. But it didn't look good, so I just put windows. So there's no way of going into the balcony areas that I've put in this house, but I think it kind of goes with the aesthetic, you know? So I left it like that, and I'm really happy with it. Oh, I should say. Who knows, maybe I'll get more inspiration. Okay, this is the fenced off area where you will have the bins, and where, you know, the back entrance where the delivery stuff happens, and yada yada yada. And I wanted to close the area off and then just put a gate that was sorry, that was large enough to have a car fitting in. So I'm going to close it, and then I'm going to look for a fence that's like big enough, and it's like, but it's so small. So what I did instead, I opened it up again, and I kind of just left a little nudge. So that kind of gives the impression that that thing can be closed off if wanted to. You know, unfortunately, The Sims doesn't work like that, but you can pretend, so it's just an aesthetics. Those are the little floor things from Speedbuilding, which I used to make like a parking lot. And then I just scaled up some cars, and yeah, that was the back done. Ew, my coffee is starting to be lukewarm. I don't like cold coffee. Unless it's iced coffee, because it's supposed to be cold, but this, God, I don't like it. Hold on, I'm gonna finish it. There, done. No more coffee. No more interruption. So, what are we doing next? So yeah, I'm starting to look for more windows because I thought it was pretty bland. There's one side of the build that doesn't have any windows. Instead, I put vines there so that it wasn't so bland. But I think there are enough windows because they are all very, very big, all very tall windows. And then you have that one section which has the garages, and so I didn't feel like you needed more windows because you have the entire top sections full with windows, and then there's that one space with the other half of this chimneys that doesn't have any windows because I thought that would be too much. Starting to work on the landscape. I'm gonna get rid of this sign really, really shortly. I'm just looking for some plants, for some bushes, for some flowers. And at one point of the build, you're gonna see me start putting a bunch of flowers, and then I thought maybe that's gonna ruin the aesthetic. I'll just keep it with vines. Maybe I'll put some roses in here and there, which is what I did. So here I'm trying again to put vines on top of the thing, and it doesn't work, so I'm gonna get rid of it and try with the other one. The sign that is kind of the floor. I keep that shade thing there to give it a little bit more of a flair, I guess. I don't know. Just picking up a new sign, putting the scribbles on it again, and then I'm gonna try to vine it up. And then I thought, well, if you buy this as a house, you'll probably get rid of it, so I got rid of it. Because I do like the idea of having an abandoned looking place, but at the same time this place is supposed to be renovated to live in, so you wouldn't have signs, you wouldn't have stuff like that. I did think on putting like machine stuff in to keep like pipes or something, because I was really excited to build this, and I'm so sad that it's gone. So this is the section where I decided to put flowers, and then I was like, nah, let's put vines instead. I do put up roses on the walls, especially these ones, because these don't have any windows, and I wanted to give it, you know, just a little bit more life. And I tried to make it asymmetrical, because if everything looks the same, it's not going to be, I don't know, I didn't want everything to look the same. Kind of had a lot of fun mixing the regular vines with the roses, and then with the dried up roses to give it a little bit more history, I guess, if you could say that like that. I don't know, maybe not, but yeah. And these two big bushes, I didn't know if I wanted them there. I took them away, and then I put vines and grass there instead. I was thinking of putting trees around the house, and then I decided not to, because I don't know, maybe it's weird that you'd have a factory full with trees. I don't know. The best thing I could have done was also put the entire area in concrete and not as much grass, because it's rare to see a factory on a grass thing. You'd put it more on a concrete slab or something. I don't know. I mean, I'll have plenty of time to think about it as I'm rebuilding the entire thing again, but now that I'm seeing it, maybe I should have put like concrete everywhere and then just keep like grass patches. Maybe I'll do that later. Because once I'm done with this recording, I'll probably build again so that I keep that inspiration that I had. I must have the worst luck ever, seriously. But it's fine. Nobody's perfect, stuff happens. Adding more and more vines, this house was just so lush, so green. And then The Sims decided that it wasn't worthy of living and it just crashed. I'm so sad. I'm actually really disappointed. Because I was really happy with this. And you'll see me turn around the house all excited. And I was getting super giggly and super happy about it. And then all of my dreams have been crushed. Look, here I am just turning around, adding just more grass and vines everywhere. Just making it look like it used to be something beautiful, something pristine, and then the nature kind of took it back, even though it was renovated from the inside. And I was going to do so much in the inside. I had so much inspiration. And then just gone. Everything gone. Sorry, I just completely went silent there for a second, just thinking about the study area that I wanted to do, and I'm sad. But yeah, looks like even I can fuck up stuff like that. I don't know, it's not my day today. A lot of bad things happened, recording wise. And here are the screenshots that I took right before the entire thing crashed and deleted. So this is unfortunately not available for download. Once it will be available for download, I will put links in the description box below. Until then, you guys will have to be patient. Anyways, thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you very soon.